question. What power should we be subject to? Yes, I agree, 100%. God. Let's go to Romans 13, and let's look at it. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but of God. God has the only power. Okay? The powers that be are ordered of God, or ordained by God, of God. Whatsoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that recite shall receive to themselves damnation. If you say that God's power is not the power we ought to go by, get away from him. Because God's power is the only one we need to look at. No, not the government. And if you resist the ordinance of God, you're going to be in damnation. Okay. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to do evil. That's the government. They are the rulers of this world. They are here just to terrorize you. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is a minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. Now look, this right here is saying that the government is a minister of God. It doesn't mean it literally. Why do I say that? It is showing you that God is coming back soon. Everything that they put out there, the Illuminati did this, the Illuminati did that. That is saying to you people, wake up. Now you see how it's making it a minister unto God? Not no other way, but to wake up, people, serve God. For he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is a minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Get it? Therefore, ye must need to be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. For this cause pay ye tribute also, for they are God's minister, attending continually upon this very thing. Yes, I agree that you need to pay something to help the government out, but not when they steal it through your driving license, your birth certificate. It's a corporation. Render therefore to all their duties tribute to whom tribute is due. When they are doing things right, then they deserve what they get from us. But when they don't do things right, they don't deserve it. They don't need it. It comes with the stealing, greed, and disobedience to God. Custom whom's custom, fear to whom fear, honor to honor. If they deserve the honor, give them the honor. But if it's not, and they are stealing from you, they don't need honor. But you have to respect them to get your point across that you are for God. Oh no, man, anything. That doesn't mean stealing. If they're stealing off of you, then you don't need to pay them. But to love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And this is everything that the government is doing now. So give honor to people that deserve honor. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in the saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. It all comes together. This is the whole law. Love your neighbor as you do yourself. Love worketh no evil, but the government does. All right, love worketh no evil to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. So my neighbor, which is the government, is stealing from me. Therefore, he don't need my tribute money. Because that just gives him more money to go gives me more. And that knowing the time, that now is at nigh at hand, is high at hand, to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the work of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. What's the armor of light? Go to Ecclesiastes, I think it is. No, Philippians 6 and 12. And start reading from there. That's your armor. Alright? And that knowing that the time, that now is nigh at hand, to awake out of the sleep. Is our salvation nearer than when we believe? Okay. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let therefore cast off the work of darkness, and let us put the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering or wantonness, not in strife or envy. Let's not get mad at these people. Let's not continue to walk in the Lord Jesus Christ. He's honestly walking in. But put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Now, we have the Constitution to stand by. This is our faith. This is where we need to stand. So if you ever want to know what is right and wrong, go to this. The Constitution will tell you. And it is got the 10 Commandments in it too. I don't care what anybody else says. This will help you stay on the right track. And it'll get you out of what this mark is. You are being marked, whether you realize it or not. It is not good. Let's go to Revelations.